and welcome to a new modern video. That I can play today is the one and only, the old Crashing Footfalls. Team of Rhinos is back in modern. Is that got a couple of 5-0s. One of them from my friend Terlolo on stream, a player who I often raid, and definitely make sure to check out his content. And yeah, so what do we have here? We have 22 lands plus 4 lure revealed, similar to what it was before the Violent Outburst ban, followed by MH3, which kind of killed the archetype. There's some version floating around with Leyland of the Guild Pact plus Sign of Draco, but, you know, I was never a fan of that combination, so it's going to be hard for me to, bring this on the channel and say that it's good. The newest card on the deck is certainly Flage. This is like, I remember playing with Flage in Rhinos in a past video, although it was, again, previous modern, probably even not it was around. The deck also has a very powerful sideboard. Force of Vigor doesn't have too many green cards for it, but when you get to play, it's very powerful. So it may be possible that whenever you're setting Force, you have to set in Endurance for that reason. You also have 4 Mystical Disputes, since the blue-black decks are very popular. I like the one of Gemstone Cavern as a sideboard, Mox Diamond for when you're on the draw. I'm a big fan of Gemstone Cavern. I think it belongs to high-powered format, even Vintage Cube, and it's now seeing a lot of playing Legacy. Definitely a card that has been overlooked. So from the mana base, I cut a Breeding Pool, which is weird because, our deck is blue and green. But Flage and Breeding Pool aren't the best friend. You already have Forest and Island that don't cast Flage. I think you must play Forest and Island because, Blood Moon is a thing. But outside of that, I don't want to have any lands that don't cast Flage. So that's going to be the difference there. Lure Revealed, of course, that means it doesn't get a green mana, so that may be a problem. I guess I can see a world where Lure Revealed gets a Triumph that's green, something like Zagoth Triumph plus Sacred Foundry. We could do that, but again, this is just a primordial, primitive league. So let's see how it goes. All right, yeah, that's an easy keep. Merry Christmas to all of you. Yeah, this is the day after Christmas as I'm streaming this. I was hoping to be able to stream from my home, from my new home. Unfortunately, there's still some problems over there. All right, I think I'm gonna go Survey Land because I want to get a blue-red Surveil. I can also get Xander Lounge. Although I need to find a third land here. Wait, with untap land. So this might be Orcish Bowmaster. This deck is very good against Orcish Bowmaster. I think I'm getting a Survey land. I understand the binding cost 2 this way, but getting a third land is really nice. That's a third land. Just be Xander Lounge now. I don't need another color. Ooh, Cycle on Earth. Okay. Right, we're jamming. If there's Peppers of Force Negation, so be it. But I probably did not expect this. You still have a minute left of Christmas there? Oh, wow. Okay, that's cool. Oh, for me, it's 9 a.m. of the 26th. Running the lock. Alright, nothing good about that. Not that common, running a lock. In fact, it's uncommon. Black Cycle on Earth again. That's not impressive. Right, untap and draw. Let's see, if it doesn't untap land, I'm holding up Subtlety. Or there's also the option of going Flage Phase, Crashing Footfall Suspended. And if I draw a Survey land, oh no, never mind, I don't have double white, so I can't play Flage. Alright, yeah, I'll pass with Subtlety up, and I'll jam it on literally anything, or just play it end of turn. Yeah, we have the Australians who haven't had Christmas in a long time. Yeah, that's a cool thing of yeah, streaming to the world. Yeah, all the people. And meanwhile, I mean, you're in Italy, where church are blasting their sound. You can hear the Pope all over the town. Pope opening doors, apparently. Today is the year of the Jubilee. That's a big deal for those who celebrate. Am I normally streaming at this time? Yeah, for about 5 years. One of the surveillance of Clinton dust in the graveyard. That makes her flage much worse. And they push. So basically, you just can't flage face. Hello, Bo. Merry Christmas to you too. Yeah. But not the matchup to have all of this spot removal. Fun fact is that I had 2 Murktide main and I cut them for 2 extra dead gones. I'll just keep on playing these like random subtleties. I have like Leyline Binding as removal spells if my opponent plays a creature. What's this? Lure revealed? Oculus? I'd love to see an Oculus. It's also exiles Cling to Dust, which is important. Oh wow, that pass really makes me not want to play subtlety anymore now. Given that was very likely an Oculus. But just suspend Footfalls. Now it's double white. In case my opponent exiles Cling to Dust. I'd love if they do. How do you drink your coffee? Yeah, milk. I always put milk on my coffee. But no sugar, only milk. Okay, do you play? You keep on not playing the Oculus. Okay. Well, I am steadily attacking for 2 every turn. Fortunately, that gun cannot bounce my Shardless. Ooh. Orcish Bowmaster. Let you block. And then I'll ping this. It sounds like an awful play, and to be honest, it is. But this way I get to keep my 2/2 against the 1/1. And they have Cling to Dust, so I'm not gonna use Flage unless I have 7 mana. That way I can go Flage and Flashback. Cling to Dust. Yeah, 2/2 clock. I mean, Modern just slowed down a lot post-ban. A 2/2 attack can go places. I'm not doing anything. I have my Footfall suspended. How many counters it has? 2 now. I keep on drawing dead guns. And there the question, like, was my opponent correct in not double blocking? Probably. Probably it's fine. Obviously, now I think they wish they double blocked, but because the thing with this is that it doesn't let you push. Alright, something's happening. Ooh, a frog. Mm-hmm. Alright, I think I'm gonna let this resolve and start making things happen here. I go end of turn, dead gone on frog. Opponent discards a card, I go dead gone on frog. Opponent discards 2 cards, and I have still 2 bindings left. So, okay, opponent discards Oculus. Okay, so they went on first. I'm gonna go dead gone. They might have a 4th unearth. They cycled 3 unearths already. So I'm gonna do this now. Opponent discards the spell snare. That's okay. Gone resolves. Now I will go dead gone again. This has 2 damage on it. The ability of discarding this is on the stack, meaning that they have to discard 2 extra cards if they want to save their frog. And they can't. So the Oculus has been discarded. Opponent can bring it back. Again, I can't play subtlety on the 4th unearth. But it's fine. We have 2 bindings up. This deck definitely has a lot of removal spells. And they can... Ooh, I can play another Oculus. That's okay. They have only 1 card in hand left. We're gonna go double binding here. Fortunately, can't play Subtlety. There's like, you know... Put and played well. They jam triple threat in a turn to play around Subtlety. Put and played very well. It's not common. But this is a very good way of playing around Subtlety. You just jam triple threat in a turn. But we had 4 answers, meaning that we were able to trade everything they had. Ooh, nice draw, Shardless. On time. On time because they're tapped out now. They can't play counterspell. So they're at 7, and they'll wake up to a board of 4 creatures after they try to jam multiple threats. And this is definitely a way Rhinos wins games. You have like all the answers, and then you have like one card, very big threat. They can go Toxic Deluge. Sure, Frog is fine. But Leyline Binding historically being very, very good against, you know, blue-black, blue-red, all these type of decks, because they don't have ways to answer enchantment. Like, back in the days, they used to have Chalice or Explosives. Now they don't play any of those cards anymore. Right? When Rhinos was very much in the target, I don't want to say it wasn't good, because it was always very good, but it wasn't as good as it is now, because again, post sideboard, back in the days, you used to be afraid of Flusterstorm, Chalice, Explosives, and now there aren't those cards. There's like Meltdown, Pyroclasm, so it's always good to play like a deck that, you know, it's not in the target, because it's not in the target, and you can just, you know. So normally that gun would be bad, although I'm afraid of I'm afraid of the card 2/2. I'm afraid of the 2/2 that he's got 9 cards. I can cut a land or an island. Since if I play around that 2/2, I don't need an island there. I think I'll leave him decided. If opponent plays Frog on turn 2, I need to counter it. There's not Violent Outburst anymore. No, I meant to say the Harbinger of the Seas. I'm gonna cut Forces. There's no Violent Outburst anymore, so it's not as good. I think I'm gonna leave him 1 Flage. It's pretty random. Maybe I shouldn't. There's not too many answers to the Harbinger. But I play Lantern Control. I mean, I did play it. I don't know if you saw the video. It was with Opal, without Opal, but it's not a deck that you want to play that often. All right. Well, I don't have lands out to mulligan. Let's keep this. I think a bottom Flage is pretty safe to bottom Flage. You definitely not bottom a land with this deck. Let's go Lush Portico. I'll leave this on top. That's alright. Next turn I can draw, fetch, Xander Lounge, and then binding the frog. They fell scour them. They could have fell scour me. Ooh, that's true. Consign to memory. Consent to memory is a card. It's a card that stifles your cascade. It's a big deal. Okay, they discard endurance. Ooh, they don't have a second land. Nice. Okay, they draw it now. They play frog. I can go end of turn. Xander Lounge, binding. Very good. 1 mana removal spell. I still remember when binding got printed. Dominaria United. I did very well. I top eight 4 seasons undefeated with your Rhinos with 4 binding. No basic mountain seems wrong. Could be. It could be that it is. Yeah. Pass and just wait for my opponent to play on Earth. They discarded Oculus to the Psychic Frog. And I could play Endurance now. But I'm just gonna get the 2-for-1 with the Unearth. If they go on top land and counterspell my Endurance, it's okay. I can still binding that thing. But if instead it works, I'm getting a lot of value. I'm getting a nice and strong 3-for-1. Because my opponent discarded a card, use another card. We answer all of it with a 3-4, which is gonna attack. We got a powerful 3-for-1 now. So sometimes you have to play around stuff. Other times it's fine. Okay, opponent gets their Oculus thanks to Consign to Memory, which is still like, a powerful card. I would have had it in hand for when I draw the thing. Could have been better, but I'm not unhappy about the trade. They still would have had a Consign in hand, Oh wow, a force of negation. Well, good thing I drew this Mystical Dispute. Alright, I have no cards left. No cards left. We have to hope this manifest isn't a frog or another Oculus. Yeah, with 4 endurance in this list. Alright, the one card in it only. Let's hope that manifest isn't strong. Hmm. Wait, that's weird. They didn't flip it, and they didn't. They didn't flip it, and they didn't attack. Let's see what this is. Nothing. Okay. Well, I pass here. I don't understand why this thing did not attack. Should I kill it? I think I am. I think I'm killing this. It's not a frog. I think if it was a frog, they would have definitely unmorphed it. I think it's a spell or a land, whatever it is. It's an Orcish Bowmaster. Okay, sure. Alright, whatever. How many counters does this got? 2. Ooh, powerful. See now, if they had a consigning hand, they would have stifled this. And I guess like we would have had binding in hand because we would have like endurance the thing, but I'm just happy the way it went. Obviously, I can have a counter spell and etc. But I'm still having a 2-2. Opponent's under the endurance clock and the crushing football suspended. They can have toxic deluge, go into 2. Maybe we played around it. Ooh, the Thoughtseize themselves. They discard Thoughtseize and they concede. Thoughtseize games are takes another loss. I am Thoughtseize hater number 1. Every video you'll find of me, there will be me hating on Thoughtseize. The best start a player can possibly have against you is land Thoughtseize. In a world of power creep, this was gonna trade less and less negatively, or more and more negatively. Alright, another opponent. Let's go. On the play. No lands. They how do you say, accidentally removed all my lands from the deck. Oh-chan. Feliz Navidad. Eep, this ends awful, but what can I do? What can I do? Bottom of the stew. Green and blue. I removed the breeding pool from my deck. So I currently do not have. I can go Sacred Foundry. Yeah, I'm gonna go Sacred Foundry and tap and cycle. We'll play blue-white control later. I consider playing Rhinos with a twin splash. I have not. Yawgmoth. Hey. Still gonna go basic island and tap your land in upkeep. Getting basic island, basic forest is really bad with your Flage. But I feel like I'm in a game where I had some like rough mulligans. So I just have to like think about the I have to think about the just drawing into crushing footfalls or ardently. I want my 4/4s against Yawgmoth. That's always been the case. Would you know that boy? You're waiting for blue white? It's coming. Blue white is coming. Alright. Gonna attacks me for 1. Come on, Charlotte's agent. Let's go. Here. Boom. Charlotte's. Keep on tapping your lens. With this, I can get Xander Lounge. I don't think it's a bad play if I do that. Yeah, I will. I'll get Xander Lounge. Xander Lounge, yeah. And then I'll go Binding again on one of these lands. Alright. It's very important that we draw Ardently or Shardless Agent. Otherwise, we're just giving our opponent too much time to make their plan. Oh, Shardless or Ardently. I need you. Here. That's why I got Xander Lounge. I can go 3+1 if I top deck. Nope. Alright, let's go. I don't want to use binding on these cards. I'll keep binding for the actual threats. Like, I don't know, Shieldred. Probably don't play Yawgmoths anymore. Well, I guess they do since they play Yawgmoth. Yeah. That's definitely a 4-drop, so okay, Yawgmoths. Alright. I'll take it, no blocks. No attacks even. Ooh. Oh, look at that. They have cord for a 1-drop there. Alright, I'm not moving though, because if I move, they move a response. So I'm not moving. There it is. That's a Shardless. Okay. So what I'm gonna do is play Forest. Now, do I want to go Binding? I don't like Shrine of Draco. I think it's a bad card. I'll never play it. I mean, I'll play it for stream because they play everything for stream, but I will never suggest you to play it. No. I can play this main. I'll put in chords for a 1-drop. What do I do? Yeah, I feel like it's fine. Like, even if they give minus a bit to my cards, it's gonna be alright. I really should have drawn this Charlotte's Agent earlier, but that's okay. That's okay. They're probably gonna go core for 1 here. Wow, nothing. Okay. Maybe not a bad idea to just binding this, except they draw, 2 or 3 cards and just move on. That taps 3 for what? Zenith for two? Zenith for two. What is this? It could be a stronger Geist. What else? Hmm. You say a Patra. You say a Patra. Okay, so what happens with a Patra? My opponent sacrifice a thing. Yeah, I think I'll let it resolve. If they go for a Patra, I go Binding on Yawgmoth with this in the graveyard. I think they also have Cord because I didn't attack with this. Alright, so I'm gonna go now Lilin Binding. And target. Do I want to target Yawgmoth or do I want to target a Patra? I think I want to target a Patra here. Can you cord for Yawgmoth now? You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You can't. You can't. Alright, then let's take this. Let's see what happens in response. Fetch. Okay. They suck the Dry Dot board to give a counter dare, make a token. Okay. These tokens have Death Touch though, which is annoying. Your opponent has a powerful combo going on. There was no really way for me to answer. I could have gone Binding in response to the Zenith for 2. That's what I should have done. The opponent is courting for what here? For a Yawgmoth, it seems? For a 2-drop. Okay. This is probably the like Blood Artist and such. I'm gonna go Binding again on Apatra this time. Just F6. Yeah, the way I should have played if I had to play it again, I could have either gone Binding on Yawgmoth Charlotte's Agent, or um just Binding a response to Zenith for 2. Okay. It's yeah. I haven't played against Yawgmoth in a while. I definitely forgot the way the decks operate. They're losing a lot of life here. I mean, I lost 8 life, still they draw 8 cards, so it's not a bad trade. I could have Bind in a response to Wolf. Maybe. Sorry, Wolf in response to Yawgmoth. That's another line I could have had, yeah. One sitting with 10 cards in their hand. That's 7 life. Oh, they got Conquer Bloom. Wow. Yeah, Yawgmoth versus Rhino takes me back. Yeah. Yeah, this matchup used to be popular with Fury and Valiant Outburst metagame. Been a while since both these decks were competitive. They did, but I'm still gonna draw 3 and pass the turn. I kill this Conquer Bloom. No, never mind. They have a Wall of Roots mana to disenchant. Yeah, they disenchant this. I think I'm binding this now. When is at 7? Alright, they don't draw any extra cards. They have 7. They end up with 8 cards in hand. Likely not gonna win this. Right, they go crazy with their wolves. They fix the wall. Yeah, I heard that you can. It's a mana ability now. Okay, opponent somehow in the process milled the Grist. Well, I guess they went to discard with Grist, and then they can Cauldron it. Okay, check this out. They can exile Grist, and then they can tick it up on 2 things. Gonna put, I don't know, four Rhinos into play now. I put 4 Rhinos into play now and see what happens. If I die, I die. But you know, for Mulligan 2-5, we are fighting in this game. That could also play this better, or at least play this in a way where I was in a better shape. I prefer the Eldrazi deck. I don't. I'm not a fan of Eldrazi's. The whole Eldrazi ramp, the whole ramp strategies, I don't like it. And they Calderon Conquer Blue. They can. They can. They're also Zenithing. If they Zenith for 2 here, they can get like a Blood Artist effect. Yeah, that's what they're doing. And then they're gonna Calderon. You said it. They're gonna. I guess so. Calderon, the Conquer Bloom, disenchant the Yawgmoth, and then they have the combo Blood Artist, 2 Young Wolf. It's game over. All right, GG. They have the combo now. Okay. Okay. I don't love any of these cyber cards. Ramp is not my style. Do you think it's weak? There's just so many decks in Modern. I don't think. Yeah, I think they're all viable if you know how to play them well. Yeah, Ramp is just not my style, I guess. So Force of Negation, I think I'm gonna hold this in. Like, usually it was bad, but they also have 4 Zenith now on top of the Agatha Soul Cauldron, so I'm just gonna hold this. Honestly, I'm just gonna submit. I don't think Brotherhood End is good. I guess it's fine against Grist, because it deals damage to Grist as well. If Flake sucks. I guess Brotherhood is slightly better than Flage. Yeah, no endurance. No, I've never been a fan of endurance against Yawgmoth from the Rhinos side. All right, I'll keep this hand. It's a 2-lander, but with Shardless can be better. And the way I'm sequencing this is, what is this? Let me think about it. Endurance. You can bring in endurance. How do I sequence this lands? I cut Breeding Pool from the list, and I misclicked. Alright, so I can sequence this. Stomping... No, I can't get Stomping Ground. I can sequence this. Temple Garden Steam Vents. Yeah. Alright, let's do that. Temple Garden Steam Vents. Is that a play? Yeah. Tap. And then I'll do the classic Fire Ice on a land. No, I guess on Halfling. Tapping it, I don't want to kill that. I want to draw a third land. I do this because they can't cast Cauldron. I mean, I can't counter the Cauldron. You draw a third land with this deck. Oh yeah. Land. Untap land. Even a swamp, it's fine. Unlucky. I'll pass and tap your Halfling again. Lupo, buon Natale, buon Natale. Buon Natale, Lupo. Ice on the Halfling. Third land tapped. In the forest. And you put in step 3. Whatever they play, I'm gonna answer it. Definitely go Silently. I think I'll pitch a Shardless. I think Force of Negation, as I said, is very good in this matchup. They have also Greensons in it now. We need to draw land. If we don't draw land, it's gonna be bad. Draw land, I'll definitely play the Shardless over Brotherhood. I'm gonna left the card on top, by the way. Come on. Come on, we need a third land. Play 26. Alright, there it is. Gonna get Stomping Ground here? Yeah, Stomping Ground. Stomping Ground is way I can play Brotherhood. Binding costs 2, it's okay. Another top land, nice. Alright, I have 4 mana now. Let's see what this is. If it's Grist, I can't counter that for multiple reasons. First, it's not a spell. Second, it comes with Halfling. And they -2 immediately. Kill a Halfling instead of this? Crazy. Really crazy. You have push? Really crazy. Back in the days, Rhinos used to play. Oh, you do have push. Against Rhinos, you brought in Fatal Push? Let's attack Grist. There's still 20. Jump, okay. Land, I'll go Shardless. And I'll pass. I can get Zunder Lounge with this. This way I can cast Binding for 1. So it's always like weird to decide whether you want to Surveil or play Zunder Lounge. Oh, Brotherhood is very bad. Yeah, I wish it was a Flage. Yeah, Brotherhood has never been good against the Yawgmoth. Obviously, there's this spots where it's like a 2-for-1 and 3-for-1. You're like, ooh, this is very good. But so many times it's just. I mean. Because the 3-mana sweeper is too much. Sure. Proliferate. I mean, like, if I play Brotherhood, I kill 4 things, right? You're like, ooh, that's good. But it also kills your 2/2s, and 2/2s in this deck is relevant. think I'm gonna get Thunder Lounge. I'm in a spot where I don't even mind to draw land, honestly. Maybe you do a little bit, but yeah. Alright, how do I lead with this attack? I could go Brotherhood End. Like, it's not a bad idea. Again, I'm killing my shardless, but at the end of the day, I'm trading 1, 2, 3 for 4 of this, so it's probably fine. And I'm holding up white, but I'm not sure if it was the best line. If this was a Flage, I would have still been in a great shape. It's not that I am winning because of Brotherhood End. Alright, my first damage, opponent has a clean 12. They play once again top land. Like they're playing a standard amount of aids with only top lands. No fetches. They have Delirium, so she can put like and copy something. The Zenith for 3. They get Wall of Roots. Wow. I don't want to kill that, honestly. That blocks a Rhino. Okay, we're gonna go to game 3 now. I mean, the thing is, I probably keep the Brotherhood. I just think Flage is not good at holding this matchup. Just bring an extra land for Gemstone Caverns. Sorry, for Brotherhood. 1. A 1 lowly Brotherhood. Unfortunately, we're not very good at drawing lands with this deck, but it's okay, we can mulligan. There's always that option. Okay, let's keep this. Now, it's important to figure out the mana base. I think I'll bottom basic planes. This deck, opponent deck, doesn't really care about... Like, they don't have any Blood Moon effects. Alright, I'm gonna bolt the bird here. With Steam Vents, I think. Ooh, nice draw. Yeah, it's gonna be Steam Vents there. And bolt the bird. On the draw is always nice. And then we can decide what to do. Like, if they play... like, this makes me think they don't have a land, right? I think I'm gonna be okay with this. Like, if I draw any of my 7 burn, I'm very happy to cast it. And I can just subtlety their next play. Alright, yeah, that's great. Honestly, I think I like Binding. I have a threat already in Ardently, so I just love to keep a 1-mana Oblivion Ring. Zenith for 0. Okay, this means Dried Arbor. I can't do anything about that. Now let's figure out what land do I want to get. I have a double red. I have double blues in my deck. Also Lore Revealed. I can honestly get Island here. I'll play my 4/4s and pass. And again, back in the days, they used to have explosives or things like that. Now they really don't have much. So they're just gonna probably just die to these 2 Rhino tokens. They can play like Grist here. I can subtlety that. Alright, that one I don't care. Leyline Binding does not, unfortunately, kill a land. This has no land, so I can't kill this land or elf. That's labeled Dread Arbor. Right? I'll shock. I shock because I can easily see our casting Subtlety to Stir. 3/3 flyer is very good. What is it, 12? I'll play Subtlety on this for sure. Unless it's a Cauldron. Oh shit. Prime Punishment? Said I don't play. Oh, that's a punishment. Oh, they killed their Dread Arbor though. Alright. Could be worse. Could be worse. I think I'm gonna play Subtlety, eat this, and then attack for 4. Wow, you don't attack. Crazy. Makes sense because I shocked with Stomping Ground. But I'm just attacking. I mean, this is a attack for 4 with Exalted. Lend? Or Rhinos? Broader Zoodend. Alright. Huh. I can actually cast this because post Exalted I can cast this. I'm not going to, but I can. I've always been a hater of Yawgmoth's Yawgmoth. I remember when I was playing this deck, I was like, I hate these 1/1s. They're so weak. You just draw them. You draw like an empty sleeve. Yeah, I'm a big hater of these combo decks that require you to play bad cards. Even when I was playing Yawgmoth, I put 4 rings into it. I'm gonna tap a land in upkeep and win the game. And Ardent Plea plus Subtlety for the win. Alright. Obviously, it's a combo deck, so if they do the thing, Yawgmoth is very good, but if they don't do the thing, Yawgmoth is very weak. And again, it's not the type of deck I like to play. Again, not saying it's bad, I'm just saying that's not the type of deck I like to play. Similar to Eldrazi, I guess. Just the ramp strategies is not my favorite. You just sit there hoping to draw the cards in order. First the ramp, then the enablers, and not the opposite. First the ramp, then the payoffs. It's just I like that all my cards can be drawn in the same or in different order and still be decent. Which again, it's not the case for Rhinos either, but I'm not playing Rhinos in a tournament either. Why no Draco? Again, I just hate those like combo cards. I just hate those A plus B cards that if you draw them by yourself, they're awful. Like Leyline, but even Draco is awful. Like if you don't draw fetch lands, Draco it's terrible. GG's left of pie. So you'll just be like, you just see like my decks, my deck builds are gonna be much less quote unquote greedy. And again, it depends. Like sometimes I net deck, sometimes I don't. This one, it was almost a net deck. I took the list that Lolo 5-0 on stream the other day. I caught 2 Murktide for 2 Dead Gons. I don't remember what else I did. Something like that, though. You got greedy for keeping a one-lander? Yeah. Okay. We don't have the card that says the word Rhinos on them, or rather Cascade on them, but everything else is fine. I have 3 lands. Can't complain. Drago's at least a 2 mana 4/4. It's not a 2 mana 4/4. How can you say that? It's a 2 mana 4/4 if you draw a fetch land first, and another fetch land to get the other land. Saying Signer Draco's a 2 mana 4/4, it's how you all come up with like bad decks that are like, oh yeah, this is only seeing the best case scenario. Like Thoughtseize, always drawing Thoughtseize, I don't know, when you have to protect your frog and never drawing Thoughteize in a hand with like cantrips and such. So good they have Tautis here. What do you discard? Laurent Reveal, nice. What a great trade this was. Okay. Alright. I was going to get Surveilland, but I think I'd rather suspend the Crushing Footfalls. And this is the reason to play the mana base of Temple Garden plus Under Lounge again. Something I come up with that Uranus tournament. So that on turn 1 you can play either Binding or Footfalls, and on turn 2 fetch for Xander Lounge. You're playing Bowmaster again and Dimir Frog. Sure. Okay. I mean, I don't think Bowmaster is that good, but it can't hurt. It's a fine card. I don't think you lose your tournament because you get Bowmaster. But I love my opponent plays Bowmaster here. So it's a card that's like good against other Bowmaster. But whenever it's like raise the alarm, 2 mana 2/1/1s, which is for example in this game, it just feels like it doesn't belong to Modern. I'm not saying that you should not play it or everything like that. I'm just saying sometimes it's so weak. Because you side them out when they're so weak. Is that Ninja? Oh, another Bowmaster. Sure. Oh. Do I want to kill this token? This 2/2 token? I have 2 binding. I think I will. If I didn't have 2 binding, I wouldn't have. But given that I have 2 binding, I will. It's just a 2/2, I know. But I'm going to go to 13. And if I miss a land drop here, it's going to be pretty bad. Oh, Steam Vents. Okay. Bonus 2 cards in end only. On top land? Nice. Let's make this Ardent Plea fall down. What land do I get? Let me think about this. If I get Plains, then I only need a mountain to Xander Lounge. If I get Sacred Foundry, any land that can cast Flage. Any land can cast Flage. I think Sacred Foundry makes more sense. Should I'm gonna get Plains. No, they can't play. They can't play Harbinger. Imagine if we could make Rhinos at instant speed. That's forbidden. That's deemed too powerful for the format Modern. Alright, opponents on their thoughts has decided not to take Ardent Plea. Let's see if they have a force. No. They just took Lure Revealed. They should have definitely taken Ardent Plea. Maybe not. We'll see what happens. Tamio, okay. I said take Sacred Foundry because I don't think life total is an issue. And I want to have the more options to cast this Flage. Alright, Island does not cast Flage, but that's okay. Let me attack with both, and then I'll Flage the Tamio, and then I have more Rhinos coming down. Opponent did so, like, that just played, like, this is what I mean with, like, thought. I mean, yeah, okay, at this point, you know how my hater of thoughts is. But, like, what matchup you win with these cards in your deck? Thoughts is Orc or Tamio. It's just reactive cards at a level that is just too weak. Oh, I drew ardently after the Thoughtseize? Yeah. Yeah, I mean that's a problem of the Thoughtseize, right? Yeah, maybe I didn't have played my hand. Never mind. Anyway, okay. What are we playing against? Blue black with a touch of red, probably for Fateless Looting. So I'm gonna have these 9 cards. I think Dark Depths couldn't be unbanned. I honestly think that them unbanning Mox Opal translates to they could literally unban every card in the ban list. The only reasons why they don't unban something like, I don't know, Blazing Shoal or Golgari Grave Troll and things like that, it's not because it's too powerful, it's because they don't think it's fun. And they kind of like trying to control fun right now with like banning Giganta, Yorion, Beanstalk, things like that. What about unbanning the ring? Well, if you unban everything, that's fine too. It's just again, the ring is clearly like a combination of fun and unfun, and also homogenizes deck building. Anyway, 9 cards to take out. I'm gonna start with, I guess this matchup, yes, they're taking out Basic Island, even if they don't have the Blood Moon effect. I'll take out the Dead Gons. We have mismatching Dead Gons. Anyway, I take out Dead Gons because they don't have the Harbinger of the Season, so Dead Gon is bad in this matchup. For also Flage. I guess I can take out one Subtlety, one. I don't want to take out Force because they play the. Yeah, Uro definitely should be back. Uro is definitely a card that should be back. Ooh, look at this hand. Turn 1 Gemstone Copper and turn 1 Fire Ice, turn 2 Plea. Hey, I love Gemstone Cavern. Super powerful. Should probably be in the main deck as well. 1+1, like this card is so good. At the cost of being a colorless land, it's really like free cost. Okay, let's see what they do. Of course, if they discard Oculus, Deep Analysis. Okay. I'll still tap your land in upkeep. Let's think about lands to fetch. I think I'm going for the, because I have all the colors here, right? So I don't have to necessarily, and I said it out Flage, so I don't have to necessarily bother too much about. It's like an island and tap your land. Bother. I guess I have Leyline Binding in my deck. Maybe I should respect Leyline Binding a bit. Okay, I get Temple Garden with this. And I can get Steam Vents with that. Anyway, Ice. You just steal the play. Like, being on the play in Magic is the biggest advantage you can have. And Gemstone Coverage steals that. Like, we're on the play. Because you're down a card, but you're up a land. So good. So good. Unbelievable. Alright. Let me jam... Sure. Let me jam Ardent Plea. And if they have Consigned to Memory, that's fine. They don't have Consigned to Memory. If they have Spell Pierce or Force of Negation. None of those. None of those. Thought Scour. Push. Push. Okay. The second player that has push plus sideboard against me. Push historically not good against Rhinos, but I guess you don't really have any more sideboard. Topland? Topland go? Topland go? Sweet. Let's go. Alright. Ooh, up stop. What's this? Present Borrower. I'll go Dispute. On top. Ardent Plea. Attack for 6. As a Yawgmoth player, you hope this thing doesn't become a thing again. We played against Yawgmoth earlier. I don't know if you saw it. Well, wow, it's true. I cited out. I cited out the basic island. It doesn't matter. Ardent Plea, F6, attack for 6. Exalted, remember. And again, no explosives anymore in people's sideboard. One of the easiest match I've played in a while. All right, very easy start. I'll take a bathroom break and come back with this. Round number 4, up against Strawberry Milkshake. That is weak. I'll mulligan it. This end is also weak, but I think I have to keep it. That is 4-0. says MTG bot. So it's gonna be a strong opponent. Are they playing Boris Energy? Rakdos. What's that? Thoughtseize. Alright. Our opponent loves to see our hand. That's fine. I'll let you see my hand, opponent. Take the best card, please. Russian Footfall's my draw. Oh. Alright. I need a third land, so might as well just stop that. Eventually, right? Opponent lands go. Hopefully they have Orcish Bowmaster coming down. I'll suspend this Footfalls. It's a... if the game goes long, I'm more than happy to have this suspended. Obviously, it was better to draw a Cascade spell instead of this, but it's okay. Could be creativity as well, now that I think about it. That's why they took the Dead Gone. Yeah, that's creativity. I have the card on top. Second Blood Crypt tapped, alright. Playing Temple Garden over Xander Lounge was a little bit... Ooh, what if I go Forest and cycle Xander Lounge? I think I'll do that. I don't think... Yeah. Like I get it. I can't play Land Binding now. For one. Let's play for two. Why are this card zoomed in on MTGO? What do you mean? What do you not like about this? Seeing under my camera? Did Rhinos get anything or is this a meta call? It's a meta call. The format's definitely... The format's definitely, like... Forgot about it. Creativity. And I think, like, sitting down with a force, I'm happy to top 3 mana and get 10 power. Alright. Start with their pushing. The pushing. And... The pushing. Is that it? Or you got anything else? I think I'll force Fable. Force Fable. Fable enables the persist. Foot was zoomed in. Is it zoomed in? I thought it was normal art. Are you sure? Seems like the normal art to me. Oh, Future's Sight Mystery Frame are zoomed in on Magical Line. Okay. It seems normal to me though. I don't know. Anyway, let's survey. Opponents at 1 virtually. I'm gonna get Lush Portico, even though this means I don't have double blue. But still, like, selecting the next draw step is better than not. Okay. More Rhinos. But I'm not moving. I already have a extra mega ultra lethal threat. Chat, check out what my opponent did this game. They played Thoughtseize, Push, Fable. Okay, now Bolt, I guess. But basically, everything is that going on is just lines up so poorly against Rhinos. Like, our opponent just main decking Bolt in their combo deck. You know? All this thing makes you think that Rhinos is good in the metagame. Because people just have, like, you know, Bolt in their combo deck. Because Bolt is not it's good in the meta usually, but not here, not against Rhinos. So putting Drew I hand with a lot of reactive card that just do not react to Rhinos. And they just concede once again, having done nothing. And it may be that our opponent's getting lucky, but again, our opponent is also playing a very luck-based deck, so they may draw like Archons and Persist and do nothing. But also that what they have in hand just does not line up what we have. Because we have a different type of threats in the metagame right now. It's cool. I'm definitely loving what I see. Anyway, let's bring in the cover and let's make the endurance. Jewel Nobayan. Let's take out. I'm taking an island. I don't know if this is correct. I think the island is by far the thing you have the most with revealed. Anyway, I don't want to take out any spot removal. I think subtlety is the worst. That's it. I think that's it. Yeah. Creativity matchup against Rhino is historically bad. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's true. Both Yawgmoth and Creativity are historically good matchup for Rhinos. Amulet too. If Rhinos becomes a major, Breath of Disguise is better. Yeah, Breath of Disguise is actually the next card we're gonna play on stream after this Rhinos video. Alright, once again, this hand is totally fine. It doesn't have a Rhinos, but another perfect hand against Thoughtseize deck. Okay, how do I sequence this? It's gonna be Temple Garden, Steam Vents, Zunder Lounge. Yeah, Temple Garden. Okay. And by Temple Garden, I mean the Survey Land. Oh, the matchup versus Marduboros. I don't know, we have to play against that. Again, like, Marduboros can definitely tune in. Okay, also, this is another historically bad card against Rhinos. They can definitely tune to beat this. It's just that this is off meta right now, so there's no Dranith Magistrate, no, explosives. Nothing like that. Okay. How to mill that if they so it's the surgical my Rhinos is bad. Okay, I drew that. Yeah, so you're gonna go Stevenson tapped, tap your land, go. Now it's gonna be risky to go Shardless Agent. Although, given that I have Binding, I maybe don't care. Like, they Shardless, they take my... Sorry, they Creativity, they take my 2/2 away, and then I just go Binding on it. Okay, right? Yeah. What land do I want to get here? Plains? Because I can go Plains, and then I can go... Yeah, I'm gonna go Plains here. It could go Bold, but I assume they set it out Bold, so I'm not gonna play around Bold here. I can have a way to disenchant this for sure, but, it's alright if they do. Yeah, they do the creativity play. We don't have any answers, but that's fine. Not discard this. Right now, ooh, endurance. All right, and oh wow, they went to discard and discarded that. Huh. This is very bad now. I can just bounce the Archon. You want to stay on the same plan though. If they have persist, I think I'll just lose to that. I'm gonna go fetch that. Leyline binding this. And now I have And now I have this to play around another creativity, but I don't have any way to fight persist, unfortunately. This one cannot discard that gone. That's funny. And they persist the Archon. Okay, let that resolve. Okay, sacrifice. Discard a 9. Also, them gaining so much life makes me unable to kill them in few attacks here on this. Yeah, I think I have to kill. I have to attack Ren now because it's on 7. When you have to attack Ren, it's bad. It definitely means that you're losing the game. Oh yeah, possession as well. Okay, okay. Let's play game 3. I'll be on the play. Things will be better. I think I have to cut Plage. I mean, I'm not saying that subtlety is good. It's actually pretty bad as well. It's just Flage is really bad. Really bad. Yeah, I just don't think there's anything I want here. I think I'll just take in a couple of disputes. Blue pitch. 3 mana mana leak can be fine. Alright. Not the best hand, but it can be better. Couple of Alright, let's go. Very nice draw. Let's hope I can draw an untapped land in next to draw step. Almost. Okay, I'm inclined to force this. Force the negation exiles the looting. I think I'll force this. Alright. Okay, now untap land. Untap land and endurance. I think I'll graveyard this though. I already have what I want. Yeah. So yeah, missing on an untap land is a big deal. Really want to draw a blue card now so I can go play with force backup. I don't. And this is really bad now. Maybe I was not supposed to force the looting. I'll suspend the footfalls. There's definitely a world where the game goes long enough and this becomes relevant. They have the once again the dwarf creativity play. Nothing I can do about it. Right, next time we don't. Next time we don't force the looting. Force the looting feels like a decent play, but I guess just thought better. When it just one card combos you, and if you don't have it, you die. Wish I drew a dead gone there instead of crashing footfalls. Would have just meant a lot. All right, last match against Macho. That's okay. I'm only missing a third land. It's a good end. Ooh, opponent steals the play. Pinching what? Pain. Uh-huh. Huh. Oh, I think I'll graveyard this. What that deck? What is that deck? What is that deck? Mountain Cavern Scalding Tarn. Be anything. Okay, Devourer. Oh, what is going on there? Null Drifter. Okay. Can't do much about that. Let's see if I draw a third land. Oh. Oh. No. We can't. Opponent's playing maybe Through the Breach. Blue-red Through the Breach Emrakul. Purple Talisman. Need a Master Impulse. Need a land. Honestly, just need a land. Just give me a land deck. Come on. I've been asking for lands and I receive top lands. That's not ideal. There's a chance this could be twin. Huh. Interesting. Right, what's this card? 30 mana. When it enters, exile all creatures from your graveyards. Tap, exile top 3 cards of your library. Before tap, put creature exiled with the option on the bottom. Wow, beast. Shit. Well, you got it. Ooh. Okay, actually, look at this. This card creates a stack, right? And activates on the sorcery, so I can binding this. Yeah, because it creates a stack. That's funny. And it's activated only as a sorcery. You still exile your artifacts. Seven draw. I have now Ardent Plea. That's a nice draw. What has so much mana? You have 11 mana. What's coming down? What is 10 mana? Merkle? Sorry, Ulamog? The Defiler. Okay. All subtlety. I think I want to pitch force. Because if I draw a land, I can play Subtlety. Where do you put this? Where do you put this? On top. Okay. I have one card in hand. This thing is coming down. Let's go. Okay. So I attack you for 10. I think it's. Can I? I don't remember. Does Ulamog have any protection, or can I just go on it? I think I can just go on it, right? Or sacrifice 2 permanents. Okay. The opponent. Okay. After putting Ulamog on top, they play Null Drifter. Doesn't seem the right play, unless they have land. You'll no. Through the breach. If they had the other Ulamog, I would have lost this game. But thankfully, they played the new Ulamog. Alright, I have no idea at all. No idea at all of what's going on. Could be anything. Age has been bad today. But so it's that gone. I think that gone is worse than Flage. I don't want Force of Vigor. If all they have is just, I guess Endurance can be good in response to that weird artifact. Maybe. I really don't think this is a good card in this matchup. It's like a 3-mana lava spike. Of Curiosity in play. Alright. Temple, go. Is there in Forest? Can either have probably just gonna get Xander Lounge here. Or I can go Lush Portico. Or I can go Lush Portico. Yeah, I think I'll do Lush Portico actually. I want to find a Force of Negation. I don't want Floss Strand. I have enough. I have enough sources. I want to go Xander Lounge or Steam Vincent tapped. I can do Steam Vincent tapped. My Portico over is it Survey Land? Seems fine, right? I don't think it's that big of a deal. Chalice on 0. Okay. And pass. I'm gonna go Xander Lounge now. Untap and draw. I will play Xander Lounge tapped and pass. This way we can go Binding plus Mystical Dispute. Was that command for 1? Wow, super weird that you don't tap this. Why? Why did you tap that land? Do they have a Spell Pierce type of card? Probably. I'm going Leyline Binding there, I guess, if I want to play around the Spell Pierce type of card. When it leaves the card on top and passes the turn. Wow. Alright. Let's go Binding. They'll go Spell Pierce. No? Okay. And draw. We have a couple of options here. I could just go Temple Garden untapped, and I think that's what I'm gonna do actually. Temple Garden on top, go. Consigned to memory. With a lot of replicate. Okay. Untap and draw ardently. Go. They have a lot of mana here with this Temple Garden. Sorry, Eldrazi Temple number 2. 3 mana. Yeah, they play their card. I think I want to dispute this, right? Yeah, I think this card easily wins them the game here. Like this is just a game where I really don't have much going on, so I think this card is perfect for this type of games. Opponent has access to 7 mana. They can play Null Drifter. But they don't play anything. Okay. Start a clock with a 3-4, but I definitely feel like I'm not gonna win this game. Opponent has the type of cyber cards that really are not around anymore. Opponent is playing a cyber card of the past. Yeah, there was a time where Rhinos was very much hated between Chalice, Explosives, and Flusterstorm. Now, usually those are not existent anymore, but I guess not in my opponent's deck. You're playing through the breach. Let's see if this work or if they have force negation. It's very scary. 3 Eldrazi Temple means that I can cast a lot of overcosted creatures very soon. Or just one simple through the breach into the one and only Ulamog, the Eon Storm. Alright. Go to game 3 and final game of this league. Bringing in Brotherhood as a way to kill the Chalice. Force of Vigor should be good. In theory, but in this deck, Force of Vigor, you only have 8 green cards. I think you have to bring Force of Vigor alongside Endurance every time, like against Team of Breach, or for example, where you bring both 8, then it's good. Otherwise, I think I'd rather have a Brotherhood. Plus, it's never good to overload yourself with a reactive card in matchups where you just want to be proactive. That Gone stops breach? Well, it depends. It doesn't stop it on Emerald Dion Store. It's protected from instant. On Ulamog, sure, you have to suck two permanents. Opponent exiled, wow, a lot of spells. They want to draw lands there, it seems. Buongiorno, Masto. Plasma creativity, okay. We'll end when I get Thunder and Falls. Yeah, it seems good. On Cascade Spell. I'm on Cascade Spell. No. Okay. Another survey land, but it's the white and green land, so I'm not gonna fetch that. Because I want to have multiple blue mana. Okay, no Drifter. Sure. Divination. What else? Talisman. The Stonk's Brain. I think I'm okay with this. I have 2 Crushing Foot for Suspended. I don't think this card is good at all. Bro. Alright. Let's think about this. I could go Shardless and put up on like a real clock, but that can go 5 mana through the breach. Emrakul, I'm dying. So once again, we could hold up mana for disputes, or we could jam. They have a through the breach here. I think I'm jamming. I think this two cards here is too risky. Like they can just go consigned to memory on one of these. Kicked. I think I'm taking the chance. Again, I could die if they have the exact land through the breach. Emmerich will play. It is what it is. I'll die if they have that. Alright, let's see if they through the breach. No, they activate Stone Brain. Perfect. Let's see what they name. They can name Mystical Dispute. If they feel like I have it. I mean, I held up mana. Makes sense to name it, honestly. They name Leyline Binding instead. Okay. So again, another very weak performance by the Stone Brain. And they played this card. Okay. And now the footfalls are in. Also, imagine that we don't cast Charlotte there and they go Choice of the Void. We just lose the game. And now they're on 10. I have some type of interaction up. And they tap this, they exile the top 3, but nothing very important is under there. They're not giving up. That means they have something. They don't. They know my hand fully. What do they have? Nothing, and they die. Yeah, if we don't tap out there, we just give them so much time. We just end up losing to this card as well. So, yeah, remember when you play Magic, when you play combo deck, just do the thing. Just don't play too reactive, or you're just gonna end up losing way more games than you are winning them. Anyway, 4-1, only loss was to creativity, where I think we had the cards to win. I just took a line that ended up losing me the game. But yeah, no regrets overall. Flage was not impressive, but also we did not play against energy, where Flage, should be for the creature decks. Overall, strong performance. If we're a Rhinos player and still have the Rhinos cards that lost all their value because they got basically banned, maybe you can consider bringing this back. This is a lot of cards that aren't MH3 or new, so it could be a good idea. You can also revisit the mana base to have a basic mountain for the Blue Harbinger of the Seas. I can see that, having at least 4 colors. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. I hope you had a fun time watching this Rhinos video, and I'll see you next time.